We're going to talk about email templates. If you're in ClickDimensions, you'll see an email marketing section. You have several entities here. The template is the base entity. That's the entity where you create the HTML email that you're going to send out, and then you use that later in your email send records to send it to leads, contacts, lists, or any combination thereof. So going into ClickDimensions, I see I have multiple email templates. Let me open one up and take a look at it. I'll expand the screen. What I've got here is an entity where I've got the template name. That's just something that is meaningful to me. I've got the subject, which will be pulled into emails when I send them, so I'll have the ability to change that as I go. But it gives me the chance to put it here. And then I've got a kind of what you see is what you get editor embedded here in the email template entity, where I can modify templates, create templates, do whatever I want to do. So a couple features to note. You have the ability to come in here and by clicking the image button, upload any image files that you want to make available for your templates. So I've got a number of different image files in here that I can insert into the template and I can work with. I have the ability to select some text and hit the hyperlink button and add a hyperlink. If I want to, so kind of your standard sort of functions. And I have the ability to personalize, so if I wanted to, instead of having this person's name here, if I wanted to have someone else's name here, I could simply pull from the lead and or contact and account records and the sender records and find the field that I wanted to insert, in this case maybe first name, and put that data as a slug into the newsletter so that when it is actually sent, it'll put the actual value. So I've got really the ability to work with the HTML and what you see is what you get environment. I've also got the ability to go behind the scenes with the HTML and modify that directly. And one thing to note when you're working with templates is that since the template editor is separate from the entity, you do need to save your changes separately. So I'm going to always, as I make changes, hit that save button so that it will actually save the HTML changes I've made, and I will be able to work with the template that way. I also have the ability to put a text version. If your recipients are of a profile where they also will need text versions of emails, this is where you can put that, and you can personalize that as well. So again, I can put in fields from the lead or contact record if I want into the text version. They will be merged into the email as it's sent. Because emails are sent in multi-part format, meaning that an HTML and a text version are sent at the same time so that the person can consume whichever one his laptop or device or mobile device will let them. You have the ability to create both a text and an HTML version. Again, I'm going to want to click save and save this before I leave my record. Notice the screen got small. I'll just hit my full screen button again. I'm going to go back and look at my newsletter, and so I've made several changes to my template, and I'm going to go ahead and remove these changes. I'm going to hit the undo hyperlink button, and then I'm going to put the name that was in there back in because I really don't want to change this template. Okay, and so that is how I can work with templates in ClickDimensions.